Hey guys, welcome back. We've got some news here for you in the Roblox platform, some updates, and some things that we're going to talk about here as well, about what's going on this month and everything around the world. But right now, we're going to get to some updates that are going on in the platform, some things that some developers might like to know about, and some other guys that are just players would like to know about as well, because RDC is the first thing we're going to talk about. It looks like it is definitely going to be a virtual RDC. They have not changed the dates. The dates are going to be July 24th through the 26th. Now, we know we always get to learn some really cool stuff and see some updates during RDC. Now, usually what they do is something called a game jam. So they take just a few days, not very long, and they create a game, and they kind of put them up there, and there's a little bit of a competition and thing going on. So what they're going to do is do a game jam hosted a week prior to that happening. So it sounds like people are going to have a little bit more time, but everyone's going to be doing it remote. So this is going to be a little bit different than the way they've done it in previous years. So they're doing everything they can, though, to try to replicate the most engaging and informative aspects of the RDC, which is Roblox Developer Conference. But even though it's not going to be a face-to-face situation, it sounds like it's still going to be pretty interesting, and I'm not sure how much access we're going to be able to get if we're not developers. The invites, they're sending like new invitations out to all the people who got invitations. Who knows how much of it is going to be public for other people to see. Usually there are some announcements and some people do some speeches, and usually the public gets to see the game jam. So hopefully this will be something that we can actually kind of tune in and watch what's going on, even if we're not necessarily a developer or invited to this whole thing. So I will put the link to this little post here from the forum in the description here, and you guys can take a look at that if you want to see this and you want to see some of the comments from some of the other people here as well. So now we are going to move on to the next thing. This month, as you guys know, is Pride Month. There's a lot of like Pride themed and rainbow themed things. There's some of these UGC developers that have put a lot of these things out, and I've noticed that some of them, like Terabyte right here, has actually put some of these on sale at 50% off for the month due to the Pride Month. So these are usually like 150 Robux, but this sparkling rainbow, this hat, I'm not sure, I wouldn't say like, I'd say it's, yeah, that's definitely a hat. This is half off. She's got some other things that are half off as well. Neon rainbow Wolfy ears. There's this Xtreme Top Hat. There's many other things. Last year they came out with these prideful smiles. So these came out last year, but these are pretty reasonably priced, and you can get them for 25 Robux for this one, and Beaming with Pride for just 20 Robux. So these are basically, they came out last year in June during Pride Month as a way to kind of, celebrate and let people know that they are supported by people on the platform. Also, we are supporting you here on the channel, guys. You know how I usually do. Every month we do some sort of avatar contest, and we ask for a theme. We try to find out what the theme is. So this month we're going to go for a Pride theme. So if you guys end up going and purchasing some stuff, or you're going to spend some Robux, it might be cool to get like a really nice like rainbow themed, because we are going to do a contest of people's avatar, and the theme is going to be Pride Month. So I will let you guys know more details. I'll make a video later on letting you guys know when exactly that live stream is going to be and what the prize is going to be. Probably going to be another golden bowler, which is a very rare item that that is on the platform. So look forward to that. Make sure you guys have the subscription on and the notification bell so you guys see that video, and you guys are notified when the live stream happens for that as well. Another little piece of news here for developers mostly, some things that you guys might be interested in. They're doing the Fall Accelerator program this year remotely. So usually what they do is every year they get some people to come in, and they have these teams, and they work with them. They start working on games. They learn. It's educational. It's like a really big thing. And there's usually some pretty good, talented developers that come out of that program and that go into it. But this year what they're doing is they're doing it a whole new way. They're doing it remotely. So they're going to create this whole new experience for people to get together and try to work remotely. And basically what they're having is teams trying to get together. They need 6 to 12 teams, and each team must have at least 2 people and can have a maximum of 5 people in that team. So that's the thing. They'll probably determine the amount of teams that they have depending on the size of the teams. Everyone needs to be at least 18 years old, and with the uncertainty of this whole COVID thing, that is why it is going to be remote 100%, but people can still work together. It's great, like in studio, in the platform, people can still work remotely on the same game, basically from different locations. Like I heard, like for Jailbreak, that bad emo, like that bad CC and Asimo, like they had not even met met each other in person for a really long time after creating that game together. So right now it also says participants will receive a stipend for 12 weeks of the program. So basically you will get paid so that you can work full-time on that if you guys are chosen or your team's chosen as a part of this Accelerator program. They will also get a one-time equipment reimbursement. I'm guessing maybe if you guys need to get like a laptop or that sort of thing. I'm not sure exactly what equipment would qualify for that, but maybe you guys can find out later. But they're going to be required to basically join in on meetings, check-ins, presentations. It's a very structured sort of thing. They're going to be encouraged to work 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday, so 40 hours, a full-time job basically. So that's why these people are going to be getting paid to do what they're doing, and they have to attend various meetings that take place between those hours. So there's a link right here, and if you guys click on that link, then there's this little thing that you fill out, this form to try to fill out for your team to try to apply for it, and then there's this little FAQ for if people have questions about what's going on and some other common questions that people would probably have about the Accelerator program. I will put a link to this post in the description as well, so if you guys want to go check it out, if you guys are developers and you guys are interested in putting together a team and you want to be a part of this opportunity and grow your development skills, this looks like an excellent opportunity, and you won't even have to go to California in order to be a part of it this year. Now we're going to move on to a couple of serious notes here. David Baszucki put out a really good note here to members of the Roblox community and to the Roblox employees, talking about, this has been a really crazy week. Things going on in America, a lot of time of, systemic racism and things, and the death of George Floyd has sparked a lot of things going on, and collectively our mental health is declining right now. There's a lot of people that are dealing with a lot of things going on with lockdowns, people with unemployment. There's a lot going on in the world right now. So he put out something here. Apparently he is from Minneapolis himself, and talked about how Black Americans have endured years of this social injustice and that it needs to stop, guys. Like, Black Lives Matter. That is a big thing, and it's a very important thing for people to pay attention to. And so he put some little pointers here for people that are, I think a lot of these kind of, seem to apply mostly to the employees, but they can apply to all of us, guys. Everyone in the community, if we can collectively, be civil to each other and treat each other respectfully online. Basically, it says respect the community, put your needs before of the community above your own. Like, basically, when you guys are coming in here on Roblox, there's no need to treat people badly or say negative things. Be kind to the people in the platform here, because you never know what those guys are going through. But a lot of this is, about kind of being biased towards action. Act autonomously. Own the outcome for which you are responsible. And just right now, he talks about prioritizing self-care. And I think it's just a really good message to his employees, and letting everybody know that he supports them, and that he's open, and he sees what's going on, and he knows what's going on, and he's there with everybody. So I think this is probably a good message to take a look at. I'll get the link for this in the description as well, so you guys can go and take a look at this. Now, moving on to something very similar that they had basically in the blogs. Like last month, so we're talking about this month is Pride Month. Last month they put something out on the 29th, and this was basically about mental health awareness. So May was Mental Health Awareness Month, and guys, right now during this thing, all of this is going on. This is kind of along the same thread as the last topic. It's people are isolated, from their friends and their families. Like, the routines have changed. There's a lot of anxiety going on right now. Some people, can have some really challenging times, but there's some pointers here in this blog as well. Also, we'll have a link in the description for this, that, we can work together. We can help each other. And some of these guys have actually kind of contributed to this blog, people who have gone through some things, and have some advice. I can be accepted for who I am on Roblox. This is truly empowering. Sometimes people feel like an outcast, but they can find the right kind of group here in the platform. This guy Luke actually created this game that honors his father. to kind of destigmatize the depression and the fact that some people go through depression, guys. And I'm here to let you know, it's like, I understand, there's a lot of people going through stuff. If you are doing really well, that is amazing. And be there for others and understand that others, you never know exactly what they're going through. But there's some pointers here from someone named Jenny. It's Jenny Bean on Roblox, and she actually has some advice here, some pointers for people. I recommend, just come and check this out. It wouldn't hurt. It's some advice is like, find a hobby, something that fascinates you, whether it's, building in Roblox, whether it's something that's not even in Roblox, whatever it is. Find something that you're passionate about. Find something that you love to do, whether it's making videos on YouTube or just like playing games. Just get into something. You guys need something that can keep your minds busy and that can give you an outlet for any time you are not feeling so good. Get involved in a community, guys. My community right here is here for you. We have an amazing group of people here in this community. We hang out a lot during live chats. I have a Discord. I've got the link in the description as well for my Discord server. You guys are all welcome there. There's some amazing people here as a part of this community, and there's also resources for people who have issues with mental health. There's suicide prevention hotlines, there's crisis text lines, there's stuff for people in the UK. There's a lot of resources in here, so guys, reach out to resources. Just understand that you are important, you are loved, you do matter, and there are things that you can do to contribute to your own happiness and to the happiness of others. For me, I think it's oftentimes focus. I say it at the end of my streams: choose to be happy. It's about what you focus on. There's always something to be grateful for. And if you can try to keep an attitude of gratitude, honestly, I know it sounds cheesy, but you can actually feel like a happier person. Once you find a community, start chatting. Get to know the people. Like, guys, come in, say what's up in the chat. If I miss you, just let me know. Just keep talking until I say what's up. And also maybe say hi to some other people who are in there, the moderators. Get to know them. Come into the Discord. Get to know people in there. If you don't like my community, though, there's other communities. Just go find the community that works well with you. There are some amazing content creators like Creecraft and his community. There's Russo Plays, his community. There's so many amazing people and amazing communities. Just find the one that works for you and find a family and a community that makes you feel welcome and lets you know how valuable that you are. Another tip here from Jenny is to explore, so that Roblox is a place where you can go explore, kind of use your imagination, and just kind of see what's going on in there. Keep an eye out for others. If you see somebody who needs a friend, be that friend. Just remember, kindness is free. It costs nothing, but it can mean everything. So if somebody seems lonely or seems like they need a friend or somebody's picking on them, go talk to them, get to know them. You might make a really good friend, and you might end up helping yourself in the end. And just realize that you do have the power to help and make a difference with people. Last and most importantly here from Jenny, it says, off Roblox, I'm going to say that therapy is an extremely helpful and great way to get help and comfort you need. Guys, if you can get therapy, if you can talk to somebody. Again, this community is here for you. I've got my DMs open, usually on Twitter. There's so many resources out there. Just remember, if sometimes your mental health is not really doing well, just remember, sometimes, first of all, it's okay to not be okay. Sometimes people they don't feel okay sometimes, but it's not okay to stay that way. So reach out, just understand that a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff right now, and sometimes helping others might actually end up being helpful in helping yourself. All right, well, thank you very much for letting me just talk about that here for a little bit. Just know that we are here for you guys. There is a huge community here for you, and that there are a lot of people who understand and a lot of people who care. If you guys are new here, I would love to have you subscribe and hit that notification bell, and thank you so much for watching. We will talk to you guys later.